I just watched the new A24 movie, The Iron Claw. Let's talk about it. This is going to be my spoiler-free review. Chapter times are in the description, so if there's a particular topic that you want to hear me talk about, you can skip right to it. The Iron Claw is a biopic based on the Von Erich family, who I had no familiarity with before this movie, but they were very active in the pro wrestling world in the 80s. The movie stars Zac Efron, who I really only knew from Neighbors 2, but he's really famous because of High School Musical back in the day. Also Jeremy Allen, who's been awesome in the FX series The Bear for the past couple seasons. The director/writer is Sean Durkin, and the movie caught my attention because it's about pro wrestling. At certain points in my life, I've been very into that world. I'm talking WCW, NWO, WWE, Attitude Era, Stone Cold, The Rock, all the way back to the Ultimate Warrior or Macho Man Randy Savage. I love that stuff, and I love that the movie is taking it seriously here, so stick with me to see what I thought of the actual movie. So all the wrestling stuff here was fantastic, but it's kind of the container or shell for a deeper story. It touches on important topics like family lineage and depression and coping with failure, which I didn't know any of those things were going to be a part of this movie. So expect heavy topics when you're going into it. It again focuses on the Von Erich family. The brothers here are following in their father's footsteps. He puts a lot of pressure on them to succeed and to get that NWA World Heavyweight Championship belt. There's a line here that's echoed numerous times throughout the movie, and I think the actual takeaway for the movie is the opposite of that sentiment. Being the best and most successful in your chosen field isn't the only thing that life is about. You have to nurture your family and your relationships with the people that you choose to surround yourself with to build yourself a great life. All the actors here did a fantastic job, and I now have a new respect for Zac Efron and his acting ability. This is for sure the most serious film that I've seen him in, and you could tell that he didn't take the role lightly. Jeremy Allen White and Holt McCallany were standouts here too, as one of the brothers and the patriarch of the family. Props to Sean Durkin here for knocking it out of the park with both writing and directing duties. You could tell this was a passion project for him. Then there's all the wrestling scenes. They were all as awesome as I hoped they would be. They were kind of like a look behind the curtain at how wrestling matches are put together. They were exciting to watch, and the director used them to push the story forward. We even got to see a little bit of how they cut promos and how important they are to a wrestler succeeding. There was a particular wrestler cameo that I wasn't expecting, but it was very welcome. If you're familiar at all with the Von Erich family, then you probably know who I'm referring to, but I won't spoil it for those of you who don't. I went back and watched some footage of the real brothers doing their thing, and this movie got a lot right, but it did omit a whole brother from this movie, Chris Von Erich. Iron Claw is a great, heartfelt movie. It shows a ton of love to pro wrestling and gives the audience a peek behind the curtain into that world. It deals with heavy topics masterfully. It's fun at sometimes, but pretty somber at others. I recommend this movie to any wrestling lover or anyone who's just into good film. So are you checking out the Iron Claw? Let me know what you thought of the movie in the comments. Like this video if you're enjoying my content, and subscribe to my channel so you don't miss my next one.